What's up, everybody, and welcome to Biro Show. Today, we're breaking down 5 of the most overrated TV villains. But before this, how's the outfit? How's the outfit? Yeah! Anyways, let's get into it. I have always felt that Cersei Lannister is kinda overrated. Don't get me wrong, Lena Headey absolutely owned that role. The acting, the expressions, the cold attitude, all perfect. But if you really look at Cersei as a character, most of her so-called brilliant moves came either from desperation or pure luck. She wasn't this unbeatable mastermind fans make her out to be. Half the time she just reacted to what was happening around her. Like blowing up the set, yeah, it was shocking and bold, but it also destroyed her political stability. She literally fucked up anyone could have supported her later. And emotionally, she never grew. She started better and paranoid and ended better and paranoid. Cersei was entertaining, sure, but as a strategist or queen, she is way more hype than substance. Still, you can't deny her presence. She's intimidating and she made every tense moment feel dangerous. Before you start nagging in the comments, hear me out. I genuinely think he is one of the most overrated villains on screen. Yeah, the guy had presence, the fucking bat, the crazy ass speeches. It was cool at first, but after a while it started feeling repetitive. Like the show was milking his charm instead of developing him. The writers wanted him to be this cool ass villain with depth, but most of his storylines were just violence, intimidation, and long speeches about power. And when they tried to give him a redemption arc later, it felt so fucking forced. Like they suddenly wanted everyone to forgive and forget the brutal shit he did, especially to Glenn and Abraham. That said, he did bring a new energy to a show that was starting to drag, and his charisma made every single scene memorable. Yo, let's be real. The Night King is one of the most overrated characters in TV history. For years, the show built him up like this ultimate unstoppable force, the big bad who would change everything, and then he didn't. The guy never spoke any single word, never showed any real motivation, and in the end, he just walked around looking tough until Arya came out of nowhere and ended him in one fucking jump. Like, really? That's it? All that mystery shit, all that build up, gone in one fucking episode. Fans spent seasons creating theories, thinking that he had some deep connection to Bran or that he represented the death itself, but the show gave us nothing. Even so, his army of white and sheer visual presence made some of the show's best action sequences feel epic. Alright, let's talk about Luca Changrita. Honestly, one of the most overrated villains in Peaky Blinders. Don't get me wrong, Adrian Brody did a great job with what he was given, but man, the character just never lived up to the hype. The show built him like this cold, calculated Italian-American mobster coming from New York to destroy Tommy Shelby. And at first, it sounded tough, but once he showed up, it felt like style over substance. His plans kept falling apart, and half the time he was just talking about revenge instead of actually doing shit. He was supposed to be this untouchable gangster, yet Tommy outsmarted him every single step of the way. It's like the show wanted him to feel like a real threat, but the writing never backed that up. Cool presence, weak execution, still he made season 4 feel bigger and more cinematic. The tension between him and Tommy was undeniably entertaining. Now hear me out. Tuco is chaotic, explosive, completely unpredictable. But that's mostly it. Fans call him a legendary villain, but he doesn't have any long term plans or clever strategies. He's a guy who just snaps and causes chaos wherever he goes. He's intense, sure, but not complex. Compared to characters like Gus Fring or Lalo Salamanca, Tuca is more noise than substance. He is that one crazy character that everyone remembers because he is fucking loud, not because he's interesting. That said, his unpredictability made him exciting to watch, and his sheer danger gave early episodes of both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul a thrilling edge. So yeah, these villains got way more hype than they deserve. They're entertaining, iconic, or visually striking, but their reputations don't always match their actual impact. Sometimes being scary or chaotic isn't the same as being a great villain, but at least they made the shows more fun to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe and write me down in the comment who do you think is the most overrated villain of all time. And see you in the next one.